It's going.
Hello,
it's recording.
And welcome to My Kings Television Network, IK Connection Sports Show. Today, I'm at Carter Park, which was called Sunland Park when I was a kid. At this park, many great athletes arise, and we like to thank the city officials and all the people that made Carter Park what it is today. I actually play AAU basketball right here in the gymnasium under the leadership of Coach Pat James, and also a lot of other phenomenal coaches like Jim Brownlee and a lot of other people actually brought us to this park to develop us in female athletes and also male athletes. Some of the greatest athletes in the world actually still train at this park. We like to thank the Miami Dolphins who came and endorsed and actually rebuilt the stadium here at the park. Today I have a guest with me. I don't take this man lightly. He is a very powerful man. We're not going to let him retire. We want him to speak to our generation, and we're going to bring him in IK Connection. He is now the chief executive producer of My Connection. He's also a former U.S. Marshal. He's also the former producer of the entire Jackson 5 family and many other people. One of the famous pictures that I always liked when Michael Jackson actually had on, like, he looked like he had a white face, and it was one of the most popular photo shootings in the world. This man took that in the presence of Michael Jackson's mother and father. And also, so now I'd like to introduce to people, he's also a diver, professional diver, and he's also a race driver. He loves racing cars. So today we're going to talk to him about just some of the laws, rules, regulations that formulates professional athletes. We're going to get wisdom and advice on how professional athletes can be their own agents. At this time, I'd like to introduce none other than, I call him Chief, they now call him Chief, and his name is Paul Murray. Mr. Paul Murray, how are you? Wonderful. Could you please just tell us a little bit about yourself? I know I just told just a little portion, but you are a very powerful man and very smart.
I'm just a little fella surviving like everyone else.
Not really. You're being humble and he's being very meek. Could you just tell us a little bit about yourself? How did you become a U.S. Marshal?
Well, in growing up, I used to do security work after I came out of high school. Then I went to the military, joined military police, investigation. And then when I came out of the military, I started my own agency. After I started my own agency, some of the other agencies called me back and asked me to join their team. I said, okay, no problem. But I've always wanted to be my own entrepreneur.
Your own entrepreneur, that's very powerful. And you know, one of the things we speak to the pro players of our day who are athletes, who are reaching back down to the junior pro players, people who want to come up in the ranks and be professional athletes. So one of the things that I noticed you said, and you wanted to be an entrepreneur, you wanted to be your own person. How could you, in a world that's full of agents and owners of teams, how could you assist some of these players in probably having their own teams and also being their own agent?
Well, they have to think about becoming their own living human being, and they stop being treated as a corporate fiction. They become a corporate fiction the day that they're born, when they have their name put in all capital letters on their birth certificate.
Wow.
So once they get their name in control of their birth certificate, then they can become their own living being. Otherwise, the corporate world treats them as a corporation because of the capitalization on their birth certificate. So when they want to become an individual living human being, then they can take on the structure of being in charge of their own life.
Okay, so now, so you know how to assist them in that process in taking control of their birth certificate, because you have your own companies. You have about, how many companies you have? About 5?
We won't get into that.
We won't get into all of them, but you are the man that they could come to get assistance.
I'm one of the many men that know how to obtain the structure to become a living human being.
Okay, powerful. So you are one of the men. Okay. Now, what are some of the things that you as an athlete, what are some of the things you could tell the young people who want to become divers and also in race car driving? You are in some, I would say, adventurous sports. I tell you, you live on the edge.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So, living on the edge has been a unique great experience for me because I've had many doors of opportunity open to me to be able to have an opportunity to do the things that I've done at a very young age, where most youth in most of these community centers don't get a chance to. I grew up in a community center, but I used to be a part of a lot of the activities that took place there. And like my dad said, if you're going to do something, be the best at it, but don't mess with it.
Right. Wow. Powerful. So tell us a little bit about being a diver. Have you ever experienced maybe racism? Because usually.
Well, when I grew up, it was blacks against whites, but you're supposed to be on the same team. So all the brothers and sisters would get together and go to the competition, and we would just compete against the other members that are part of the dive teams and stuff. But I did competition diving, and then I'm also a scuba diver. So I want to make sure they understand the two difference between the diving programs that I've been a part of.
Could you tell them the difference between the two?
One, you're deep sea diving or you're scuba diving using tanks. The other one, you're doing springboard or highboard diving. And you don't see a lot of that in the swimming pool activities now because they now tried to make it seem like it was such a risk for people to be coming off a diving board and leaving the springboard or the highboard improperly. Most people don't go through the proper training. So they can break something or not live through it if they're not careful.
Have you all ever integrated with other cultures? You said that you
every day.
Every day, so now it's more integrated.
Oh yeah, it's definitely more integrated because we get a chance to learn from each other and doing it.
Right. And when did that come about? About the 70s, or did it take the 80s? When did that actually break in? Who do you think was the mastermind of breaking that segregation?
To pinpoint it, I couldn't tell you right now, but I can research and get back to you on that. But it was left up to the leaders that led the recreational centers to give the youth time to be able to be cultivated and be taught skills and the ability to go out and seek what they want to do in life.
Okay, wow, that's awesome. So let me ask you, are there scholarship funding for students or kids who would like to get involved in the diving portion of this as an athlete? Is there money out there for them to get into this and pursue?
The recreation department, they have some programs set up, but most of it you have to do it if you get in a culture part of it within the actual school that you go to, like through junior high school and high school. You get a scholarship to go to school and compete and dive and swim for the Olympics. That's one part of it. And once you go to the Olympics, you're going to be able to pick up a sponsor and you begin to make your money for your career after that.
Okay, so what are some of the points you think that students should have in actually obtaining a sponsor?
Stay focused in life. Pick a goal, stick with it. Don't give up.
Okay, is there a GPA that they need to have in order to reach their college, maybe the college that they want to swim for?
Depending on the school that you're going to go to, certain schools have certain standards, but they don't want to get caught up in the system because then they become a controlled commodity.
Okay, so are there any scholarship funding for those divers? Like a basketball player, football player?
There are
they
sponsorships that may put together in the curriculum to be funded so that they can get a scholarship. Most of the time it's paid for through the company that wants to sponsor a particular athlete.
Okay, and what about, you say you like to race cars. What is your favorite car?
Corvette.
Tell us why. Is that the fastest car in the world?
It's one of the safest cars in the world.
It's one of the safest, but it's the fastest.
It's the most safest street car that you can find out, only because it's made of fiberglass.
Wow.
Because fiberglass is designed to absorb the impact. So you don't feel the bluntness if you were to hit something in a Corvette like you would in a all-steel body car, because the fiberglass is going to absorb it. It's going to dissipate the fiberglass just like it does on a helmet on a motorcycle.
Wow, that's beautiful. So you would say the Corvette is the safest car, but still answer the question, what's the fastest?
Depending on how fast you want to go. I build cars.
What about Mustangs? So you even build cars.
What about Mustangs?
You think Mustangs are the fastest cars?
No.
No?
I just gave you fastest.
It's Corvette.
Corvette or Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Yeah, depending on the level of speed that you want to go.
Okay, Ferrari. So you build cars too. Wow, you're an amazing man. Incredible. I tell you, you build cars. So Tell me what's the best and the fastest engine to actually put in a car?
For a street car, a big block, anybody that's in the cars will understand what I'm saying.
Right, so we're going to be speaking to that language where they understand. Okay, so a big block, and so, you know, you have like, what, 3-cylinder engine?
You can get a 6-cylinder, you can get an 8-cylinder. They do have 4-cylinders. Some of the cars that I call rice burners, like the foreign cars, you can make them go fast too, but you have to do a lot of work with them.
You have to do a lot of work.
If you get a big block, you get a lot of torque from the manufacturer.
So do you have a company as well that actually build the cars?
At the time I did. I'm not doing much of it now.
You're not doing much anymore?
So I came down here in the warm weather and I want to get into boats.
Oh, so you get in boats. You build boats as well?
I build motors.
Wow, so you build motors. Yeah. Wow, I have some people in my connection. Mr. Charlie, who's over soccer, he actually, they build boats. I met Tony and Charlie, and that's what was cracking on you. He's an engineer. He's like, oh, let's see what Paul Murray is teaching. I said, Paul Murray is a powerful man, so I'm going to connect you with them because they literally build boats. And that's how they get paid. I think all boats. And so I'm going to connect you, and I think they do it for the Marines.
Very close connection with that.
Exactly. So I have some contact information that I'm going to give to you as well with that. Again, you are a very powerful man. This film is actually going to go to a lot of the youth so that they can see that there are brilliant men of Paul Murray's caliber who's still out here reaching back to the youth. He does television shows, he does radio shows. He's going to be on a radio show tonight. Whose radio show are you going to be on tonight?
They just called me from California to talk about people understanding that they are free and they need to be able to set themselves free by taking control of the person. Like I was saying in the beginning.
Okay, and that's California. You just came off a radio show in Jacksonville. Again, we need to hear the voice of this man and his team. He has a powerful team of people, attorneys, and other people who he worked with who know law. They call them the U.S. Common Law. Tell us a little bit about that, you and your team.
Well, I'm one of the private attorney generals under the division of USCommonLaw.com website. The director of that is Mr. Anthony Wheel. And I'm one of many PAGs or private attorney generals that work under his supervision.
Wow, and so that must be really an elite class of people that are selected. So surely you have to have been a good sportsmanship. You had to stay out of trouble. You had to keep good grades, because a man of your caliber couldn't be chosen by another powerful man without having a clean record, clean life, clean heart, you know, and doing such an excellent job in all spheres of life. You know, again, we honor you, and we certainly thank you for coming on our show, because this is not a free man. You know, usually when men have reached these eras in life, they don't come to Carter Park. They don't even come to these neighborhoods to say, hey guys, we love you, we want to help you, we want to help empower you. But I like to thank Paul Murray for coming out here to Carter Park to say and speak to me and the community and a lot of other people who are going through the trenches, growing up in the area, to say, look, get good grades, guys. You can become a diver. We've already broken racism, and we've already set the path for you to be great. You don't have an excuse. You can no longer use the excuse that we're black and they're holding us down. No, that's not true. This man is showing you that he has capitalized in every area of life. U.S. Marshal, wow, what a powerful thing. And now he's one of the elite private U.S. attorneys under a great man again. And again, we'd like to thank you for coming on our show. Could you please tell the audience, how could they actually get in contact with you?
Our website is usacommonlaw.com. My direct extension is 877-714-1233, extension 171, and you can ask to speak to Chief Murray. But I would like to say something to the youth that are going to be able to possibly watch this program. In life, the day that you are born, you're already packaged for anything that you want to do in life. Throughout life, you're going to be teachers, judges, policemen, firemen, doctors, lawyers. But in life, anything that you want to be, it's already within you. All you got to do is stay focused to be able to accomplish those things.
We like to thank you for that wisdom. Again, you're on My King's Television Network, IK Connection Sports Show with Dr. Yvonne Baxter Bentley and a powerful man, Paul Murray. You should contact him. If you can't get a hold of him and he's too busy, please call me at 1-800-471-9708. Or you can email me at new_improve33@yahoo.com. I will find him for you because, again, he is a man in demand. He knows the intelligence of how to do things in a peaceful, quiet way. And that's what we need restored back to our communities here in America. And so he's going to be going to Jacksonville and some other states to actually teach people about U.S. common law, just knowing your proper rights and how to do things without violence. And that's what we need more of. Again, I'd like to thank you for coming on our show. And I would like to also honor a great coach. Actually, his son and I, we grew up in the 1981 days, and that's Alexander Sneak. Alexander Sneak raised his son Alexander, Moon Alexander. Mr. Alexander, you're not too old to keep it going, keep it moving, and hopefully we'd like to bring you here at this park because I know you train a lot of young guys, and we like to say thank you because I know that this stadium is here probably because men like you who come out here and fight for the rights of the youth. And we like to thank you and my friend Alexander and Moon. Actually Alexander got hit by a car in his running career, but we like to thank you for the opportunity to even come to a park that's developed. It didn't stay underdeveloped because your father and you all fought for this community. And we like to thank you for that. And we like to thank all the other great men like a Paul Murray who will come back and say, no, we want more for our kids and we want to make sure that they have safe havens and they're in safe places. Again, we'd like to thank you for coming on the My King's Television Network, IK Connection Sports Show. Tune in now with Dr. Yvonne Baxter Bentley and a great man, Paul Murray. See you next time.